Today I'm going to talk about EBHLE, EBHLE, which stands for Experience-Based Holistic Learning Environment. My name is Hasmukh Sapnawala. I was an emerging technology consultant, which means that I worked on new technologies before they came into the market. I was the interface between the scientists and the consumers or customers that used the technology. I have worked on technologies like the world's first internet bank, the setting up of standards for video conferencing, the first video on demand pilot, the first Java smart card, and lastly I worked on RFID, which is radio frequency identification. Now radio frequency identification is going to replace the barcode, and that is yet 10 years away. Effectively, I worked on technologies which were about 20 to 30 years ahead of their time. Whatever I worked on was not taught in universities for the next 10 years, which made me realize that we should create an environment where children start with research and then end up in facts. Today's environment, the children start with facts and then they end up in research. Therefore, the thinking of the children is very much limited. What we see today in the education system is everybody being made to go through the same textbooks, made to appear in the same exams, and made to listen to the teachers, the adults, and their parents. Nobody is listening to the children. Everybody is expecting the children to listen to them. The children are not just our future, they are our only future. Franklin Roosevelt, one of the presidents of the United States of America, said, "Instead of building a future for our youth, we should build our youth for the future." And that is what EBHLE is trying to do. By listening to the children, we are trying to allow them to be creative. Today's environment kills the creativity of children. They are made to listen. Nobody is listening to the children. As a result, the children are growing to be dumber than the generation that is alive. Instead, the children should be smarter than the generation that is alive in order for all of us to have a better future. Today's environment kills creativity. If you look at all the examinations that they have to give, they are made to memorize answers instead of trying to be creative in finding answers. I want to create an environment where children are liberated and have the ability to experience creativity on their own terms. In order to do that, they will not just be job seekers, they will be job creators. We want to give them opportunities to explore their creativity, and thereby they will be a generation that is much smarter than us. The next slide that you see shows a kid showing the tongue out, which says, "Why be normal when you can be yourself?" Each of us is born unique. The challenge is to help us stay unique. The next slide shows a monkey, which is totally perplexed because it has been made to memorize the answers, and all of a sudden it realizes that the questions have been changed. Today's systems make children smart enough to answer examinations, but they are not smart enough to be practical and proactive in life. They are not creative problem solvers. And as a result, we are creating a generation that is dumber than ourselves. We are systematically desensitizing the creativity of our children, and that is a crime. Hopefully, EBHLE, which is standing for, again, Experience-Based Holistic Learning Environment, where children will learn by doing. And whatever you learn by doing is rarely forgotten. It is also helpful in applying the learnings to solve problems in our day-to-day life.